He's been getting chances, but he needs a goal. He hasn't scored in the last 5 games. This 11, they put in a really good performance last week. And up front, the Red Bulls get a lot of support around Choupo-Moting. It's an 11 with really good balance and will be full of confidence tonight.
The heat of summer in Austin tonight at the start of another historic month for soccer in America. From the home of the All-Star, here we go in the Lone Star State. Owen Wolf with the corner, which is met at the near post and appeals for a handball as it's lifted back in deeper and headed into the net. Biro, the ever-present, in there at the right moments, and Austin break the deadlock early amid New York Red Bulls complaints.
But it's all about the service. 2 great balls from Wolf in the wide areas. That first one, it requires the challenger shouting for a handball, but that's quickly muted the fact that Wolf puts in a spectacular second ball into Biro. The left back has come forward for the corner kick. He stays forward, gets himself middle of the goal. You'd say it's one that Coronel, given the season he's having, it should be doing better because it's straight down the middle.
A clutch of players just stepping up and in as here is the free kick, and that's an acrobatic header defensively out by the goal scorer Biro, and it goes behind for a corner.
There's an awkward one for Biro, just waiting for it to come down. It's the position. Needs to lift it up because it's so far down, decides to attack it with his head.
Stooping kind of header from Biro, which sets up the game's first corner as we approach the midway point of the first half. Forsberg, Stuver's punch. Forsberg will have another go. It's dangerous, deflected and in. It's an own goal, I think. But one thing we do know is that the New York Red Bulls are level. Forsberg's delivery and an Austin head deflects it past Brad Stuver. And we have a level game, 1-1.
Forsberg, it comes back similar to how Austin went and got their goal. 2 crosses in quick succession as he puts it in. It is an own goal. It comes off of, is it Dessler or Vasquez, who are looking to defend that front stick? As Vasquez right into the corner. I mean, he couldn't have tried that any better. If that was on the other end, you're saying what a top striker finish that is.
So aiming in towards the 6-yard box. Carmona lifts it back in. That's deep. Will it stay in play? Edwards does so. Finds Duncan. There's some space. There's the cross. Choupo-Moting in there. At the back post then deflected. And it lands on top of the net. Saw some of those names that they have available on the bench. Sean Nealis being one of them. Now here comes Wolf. Runner is Bakari. Oh, his touch took him wide. His shot is deflected. That's Gallagher. And Wolf to hit it. Blocked. Dessler arriving for the right back position. Still the danger there for Austin.
So well with his touch. Quick loose pass, and all of a sudden Austin through Wolf, who's playing further forward in this match. He sets Bakari on, who needs to hit that ball instead. It's a loose touch, takes him too wide, but look at this from Wolf. Opens up the chance, but there's Stroud. What a block. That from Bakari needs to be better, needs to be more clinical. He's overthinking it to get that extra touch. Forces him to a pass rather than going for goal himself.
Good interception, and will put a little bit of pressure on Ayla to deal with it. He just gets it out, takes the safety first option. I mentioned Sean Nealis on the bench for Sandro Schwartz's side. There's also the experience in there as well, Tim Parker.
Best set of center backs in the league in terms of depth when you look at it. With Tim Parker perhaps 4th choice right now in the depth chart. As there's Biro just off to the left, taking a knock.
Throw is kept in play and turned into the 6-yard box, where it's cleared away by Raheem Edwards, but the flag is up on the far side. It'll be a free kick.
And for Sean Nealis, looking out on the pitch now, thinking, hold on a second here, maybe I'm not in Sandro Schwartz's first 11. So this pairing, as Vasquez gets beyond Ayla, it's just gone out. But this pairing, you just get the sense that Sandro Schwartz, he really likes it. The balance, the left foot of Hack, The right foot of Emil, both really good ball-playing centre-backs. Just gives this Red Bulls team a different dimension, the way they can play out. Like that.
The driving run, it's Carmona, and it's opened up for him, and he slipped as he shot, and it's just wide.
What an opportunity. Who needs a clean strike. As the Red Bulls, they work their way through the midfield well. But look at Choupo-Moting. Just takes the whole back line with him, and it's there for Carmona. But he needs a good strike, and he slips out the last second. Clips it off his right foot.
Standing leg just gave way on it. And now Bakari, challenged by Edwards. And there we go, that's the 5 minutes of added time. And that's the end of the first half. Guillermo Biro with his second goal of the season. Once he's content with that, a look at the watch, a blow of the whistle, and the second half is underway at Q2 Stadium with the game nicely poised between Austin and the New York Red Bulls.
I think that really suits him where he's playing tonight. Further forward through the middle of the pitch.
Here's the cross, and it's turned in at the near post. Vasquez finds the net, and at the right end this time, Austin are back in front.
Really likes the midfield three and the way they progress up the pitch with Owen Wolf. Look at that bit of skill. Nice bit of trickery to get away and then keep a little bit of calm from there. He realized that there wasn't any more options going forward. They get their foot on the ball, get numbers up, and now Bakari can operate in this position. This is what Austin needs to see. Bakari to Vasquez. Ball's coming in from a wide right position, good quality, and Vasquez getting across the face of goal. Duncan doesn't track him, he's looking to see where his other defenders are, and Vasquez gets loose and finds the back of the net.
Heinzike forward. Vasquez's touch, it's a good one, finds Gallagher. Edwards reading the pass though towards Bakari. He's out of position now because he stepped up, and so Bakari now is on the run, and he's pulled the Red Bulls defence across. Vasquez's cross, and it's going to be Wolf. It's three. Number 33 may have got them on their way to 3 points, but there is a flag up, and it won't count for now.
Vasquez is about half a body length offside. And Emil, the right-sided centre-back, he knows what he's doing. He's just held himself up enough. Too bad in an Austin standpoint, because what a great goal. Had a little bit of everything happen there, and Wolf has been really good tonight.
Well, you have to say Vasquez has exceeded the 10 seconds, and they're not going to let the sub come on. Yeah, I thought that might happen. Rosendo Mendoza is quite hot on this, as MLS referees go. You've got 10 seconds to leave the field. They're remonstrating, but I mean, I didn't have a stopwatch on that, but it was quite clear. He didn't get off in 10 seconds, so they can't get the man on. Austin play on with 10 men. They'll be frustrated down there, but ultimately that's the rule that's been in place since last season. There is that bit of leeway.
But it was too much of a
second here or there, yeah. But you know, that was clearly too much.
Too much of a jaunt, wasn't it, for him to get off?
So they're still waiting to bring Robert Taylor on. He watches as the Red Bulls with the extra man come forward, and they shoot wide with the chance through Carbaggio.
As Austin looking tired as Carbaggio drives in. Davy Arnaud, that is going to go into the books.
Davy Arnaud, yeah, the assistant himself.
Had a couple of those bookings in his playing days.
So after the 60-second mandatory enforcement there, Robert Taylor is now onto the field as the camera lights are on around Q2 Stadium. Duncan goes down and he wins a free kick, and the Red Bulls are very unhappy about something else now that's happened off the ball, and Rosendo Mendoza's got the card out again. And it's Pereira into the book. Ball finds Sofo. Has he got some magic? Forsberg trying to turn. Is he caught again? Yes, he is. Referee says free kick, so Forsberg will have another go to level the game from 30 yards.
He does well here to get his body in the right position, Forsberg. He knows the contact's coming. Steps across the passing line. Look at that. As Ilie just clatters through the back of him. Mendoza's in a good position to make that call.
Just before that decision, our latest information on the added time is that we were going to go to 98 minutes. But of course, we've now had this stop for the free kick to be lined up, and Rosendo Mendoza to line the 10 paces out to set the wall.
And now as Lewis Morgan come into the conversation, getting in the ear of Forsberg. Forsberg's had 2 free kicks from a similar position tonight. Both of them have been blocked. You got the left foot curler as an option for Morgan.
Forsberg has tried twice from this kind of situation tonight. Is Morgan the surprise package? He steps over. Forsberg hits it. Good save, Stuber. Potentially saves 3 points for his side.
Stuber, it's the side that he's on, but that ball is traveling. And he's screened a little bit.
And at the other end, Ozuni now brings it upfield. Here's Anna O'Brien. 3-on-1. O'Brien into the box. Oh, a brilliant save at the other end from Coronel. Sends it over for the corner. Both goalkeepers excelling.
He needs to be on his toes. Good, solid save. No Brian. That touch just takes him away, and you're waiting for the ball to the net. The corner.
And the referee has blown his whistle. It is all over. Big home win for Austin. Their first since April the 19th. It's 2 straight victories for Nico Estevez and this Austin group.